It is what it is. I'm gonna make it do what it do. What it is, people. Like 2 minutes behind. It's all good. Friday, October the 13th. Friday the 13th. Boy, we in October. We got November, then December, then it's January all over again. And that January is gonna be the kickoff to a whole lot of shit. But we got a lot to talk about, because it's a week, in between when we talk, and so much shit happens. Like, we got a war in Israel slash Palestine slash the Gaza Strip that they're trying to pull us in since Ukraine didn't work. And we got elections kicking off here in the city of Savannah. We are getting closer. I mean, hell, starting Monday, it's early voting, and it's getting real heated. We done had our final debate. The port's expanding in the city, and we getting the Ritz Carlton. Guess it's time to bust out the tuxedo. All that and more coming up tonight. But first, like we always do it, we got some hot jams. Tonight's no different. Shouts out to my dog, Pope Baby, because he pulling up. He about to run it up. We're going to kick it off with DMs, man. Share the video. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Pro is live, and it's going down. Let's go.
I'm from the South. I walk around barefoot, then put it in your mouth. I take a nigga pit bull, then put it in your house. I'ma bring you to Savannah, you can see what I'm about, huh? Thick motherfuckers, bad bitches only, black bitches only, nasty as a fuck, how I like it. Thick motherfuckers, jeans too tight, fit just right. Who you say you leaving with tonight? My type bitches, fly bitches, do or die bitches, down the ride bitches, nigga brown bitches, running around bitches, east side bitches, David Park bitches, water's that bitches, my bitches, south side bitches, Georgetown bitches, pink brown bitches, Palm City, west side bitches, downtown bitches, drummer car bitches, all of my bitches know I'm with it, yeah.
Bad bitches only, bad bitches only, bad. 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 Bad bitches only, bad bitches only, bad.
You a thick motherfucker, slim motherfucker, green next to hand with some grits motherfucker. Never let a nigga know shit motherfucker. Get it on your own fucking bitch motherfucker. And I really like nasty girls. I ain't never had a thing for the classy girls. I like them bent over, upright, in shape, out of sight, train to go all night. Baby, you my favorite type. Damn it, bitch, you a yammy bitch. You and all the women in your family, bitch. Broke niggas in your DM. I pray you never see them. The niggas can't afford an outstanding bitch. TikTok, it's yummy time. And every single picture, you Miami fine. Baby girl, you sweeter than a candy vine. And I can't pull you out my teeth. Melanin popping, you been glossing all week. Many men want it, but these niggas can't compete. Many men, many men, many men. Baby wasting time on these minute men. Why you wasting time on these minute men? Drizzle syrup on you like it's cinnamon. Baby, you my twin, you my synonym. Back you up for later like some M&Ms. If they ever ask, we just kicking it. Baby, this a vibe you can't get again. Cause you a thick motherfucker, slim motherfucker, green next to hand with some grits motherfucker. Never let a nigga tell you shit motherfucker. And I like the way you got it swerving. Big body kinda curvy. Can't nobody tell you nerve.
One time. Shouts out to the guy, Pope Baby. The track is called Yams. You see it down there in the corner, man. One time. Your boy Pro checking in. Whew, boy. I'm tired, boy. Y'all don't understand. I've been kicking ass all week long. Get my mic right. Make sure I'm good. There we go. I hear me right. I've been kicking ass all week long, man. I am tearing down the house on Tybee Island, and boy, this is a house. You heard me? Like, they built this house. They put the nails in it. They used the good wood. I'm talking about the tongue and groove wood. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that thing is airtight. This thing done survived some hurricanes or two. Definitely survived a hurricane or two. And I can tell why. But I'm pro, man. And I come to wreck some shit. So I'm gonna get her done. but she making me work for it. But that's all right though, because I like doing a little bit of work, man. I like doing just a little bit of work. All right, let me get that poor baby yams up off of there. The song is done. What up? What up? What up? What up, y'all? Oh man, it has been trying, man. I hope y'all had a good week. Hope y'all survived this day of rage. We're gonna talk about that. Matter of fact, that may be one of the first things we talk about because today was allegedly a day of rage, right? Hamas, the terrorist cell from the Middle East, one of its former leaders called for a day of jihad or a day of rage. And all of the sympathizers were supposed to rage on us today and all that shit. Man, ain't shit happened. At least not here. I heard there was a little bit of stuff in Atlanta. I think somebody did something in France, but it was nothing real. It was nothing significant. And I was ready. I'm like, bring it. You feel me? But nobody brought nothing. It's just another Friday. Just like I said on Facebook. Is it going to be another Friday or are they going to do it? Either way, I'm ready for whatever came. And nothing ever came. So it is what it is. All right, y'all. We got quite a few things to go ahead and talk about today. So before we get to it, let's go ahead and do what we normally do. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and share this stream out. Let folks know that Pro is live and he got some shit to talk about tonight. All right, y'all. This is your captain speaking. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board Friday Night Flights with services covering everything you knew and you might have missed. We are clear for takeoff and are expected to be in the air in a moment's time. I ask that you please fasten your seatbelts at this time, secure all baggage underneath your seat and in the overhead compartments. We also ask that your seats and table trays are in an upright position for takeoff. Please make sure all personal electronic devices, including laptops and cell phones, are fully charged or attached to the charger. Smoking is allowed for the duration of the flight, and drinks are highly encouraged. Thank you for choosing Real Nigga Airlines. Enjoy your flight. All right, y'all. Let's see what we got in the carry-on bag. See, she do it every time. She does it every time she does it. Can I answer this phone, y'all? I bet you she hang up. Let's see if she hangs up. Hello? Oh, you what? What happened? All right. Oh, well, you took a nap, which means you'll be up after the show. All right, I'll call you afterwards. Bye. That's 2 weeks in a row, y'all. Last week she hung up because she was like, oh, he live. But I talked a little trash, so she decided not to hang up this time. We're gonna get her after the show though. Anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and check on this carry-on bag and see what happens. Y'all got a little dabble in my personal life and stuff. Y'all see that? Boy, look, Pro ain't got nothing to hide from y'all. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people be like, oh, they put on personas for the internet. Nah, Pro is the same old Pro. What you see is what you're gonna get. You understand? I don't know how to do nothing else but to be this guy right here. All right. That's all I know. Okay, guys. Let's see what we're gonna hit on first, man. Well, first of all, I hope y'all had a good week. I see a couple of people checking in. I seen a laugh come through. You know who always do the laughing? I guarantee y'all. I ain't even look. I'm not looking at Facebook. I haven't been to Facebook. I just know that laugh came from Facebook, and I'm willing to bet. I'm willing to bet that that's my girl Vanessa that laughed. I bet that was Vanessa that laughed. Vanessa, if that's you, jump in the chat and let me see. Now, I promise you, I ain't on Facebook. I'm looking at my dashboard. It all I have is a laugh emoji up in the corner, right? Where is it? Right there. Right there. I have a laugh emoji, and I'm willing to bet that that's Vanessa T. I got money on it. You gonna hop in the comments? Let me know. Is that you? Look at there. Look. Boy, that boy good. That boy good. Hey, got to get the horn on that one. What's up, Vanessa? I hope you had a good week. Oh man, I was messing with you earlier this week. I I'm so glad to see you come around. Right. I'm so glad that you set the cup of Kool-Aid down or the Kool-Aid pitcher. It seems as though you might even knock the whole pitcher over, but I'm so glad to see that. I'm glad that you seeing the error of their ways and you're willing to call them out on their foolishness and try something new. That is much appreciated, and that's the only way that we're going to move forward and get right, man, is that we have to call these people out. We have to call out the Van Johnsons of the world. We have to call out the Joe Bidens, the Kamalas, the Democrat Party. What's your boy name? The one who was all proud to show Savannah, oh, I'm from Savannah. Yeah. And ain't seen that motherfucking turtle face ass rat eared motherfucker ever since. Ain't seen his ass ever since. What that nigga name? Warnock. The Reverend Pastor Punk Boy. Yeah. Ain't seen that nigga since. But hey, it happens. People aren't who they say they are. And then people are who other people say they are. And, being on this team right here, being one of these guys say don't blame me because I voted for Trump. A lot of people, they felt some type of way, especially when we called out the Van Johnsons of the world. But now they see. Now they see. So it is what it is. So everybody else who's slowly waking up, or you're scared to come out and, say what it is or say how you feel, you know what I'm saying? That's all right. I ain't gonna beat up on you too bad. I didn't really beat up on Vanessa. I just, asked her was she gonna be out in the streets bus stopping, and she was like, hell no. Well, she ain't say hell no, but she might as well have said hell no. All right, y'all. Let's see what we got over here. I don't even see what I want. So let's go over here. Day of Jihad. So, a couple of days ago, oh damn. All right, cool. Let's get it. I like DuckDuckGo sometimes. All right. Where's my screen? There it is. I hope my boys check in, man. I got a couple of people, elections are next week. I got a few people that I would love to have come in and check in with y'all. All right, y'all. So the Hamas leader Khalid Mashal called for a global day of jihad on the 13th of October 2023 amid the 2023 Israel-Hamas war that Hamas initiated on October the 7th. This has led to fears of Jewish safety in the diaspora. First of all, don't use that. See, should I go there? Tell me, should I go there? Because now I done seen the D word, and now I'm really feeling some type of way right now. So should I go there? Y'all let me know if I should go there. Before I go there, Global Day of Jihad, which is a day of rage, right? They called for Muslims to take to the streets around the world and let people feel the rage. Now they pushed it as if it was going to be an attack on Jewish people by themselves, but they were in the streets saying death to America as well. And I don't know if you Black Americans understand that you're American. They don't look at your ass as no African American. They don't look at you as just, oh, a black man. You're American. Okay. They would hurt you just as much as they will hurt your white counterpart who live in America and who's from America. I mean, when you think about it, when we go back to Africa, when we do our travels over in Africa, they call us Americans. They don't treat us like cousins, brothers, sisters. No, they treat us like indoctrinated Americans, which for the most part, most of us are. We just as American as apple pie. So when they call for a global day of rage against Americans, against the West, that includes you too. And I asked a question on Facebook. I asked my black friends. I told my white friends this did not involve them. They sit back and chill. Because because they knew what was up. But I asked my black family, my black friends, were they prepared for today, just in case today was exactly what they called today out to be? And then were people asking me, well, what's going on? What's happening? I missed it. That's your problem, folk. We pay attention to everything else. Yeah, I bet you everybody in the black community know what Jada said about Will, but you don't know what happened there. But you talking about white supremacy and walking around the grocery store worried about getting killed, walking in a dollar store and getting killed, but you don't know about the global day of jihad that was televised, pushed worldwide to kill you. You got to do better. You got to do better. Now, thank God nothing happened. But if something would have happened, while last week y'all was so worried about that alarm going off and not knowing what it was about, thinking, oh, they only did that so they can get them boys in jail with the phones. They know them niggas got phones. How you think they got the phones? Your mindsets be in the wrong place. And I need you to really, really get in line and pay attention to what's going on. Okay? We got a situation where we had one war that was not working. Their money funneling organization was not working for them anymore. So now they started something new. Right? They started this whole Palestinian Israel conflict up. Well, let me not say they started it. They stirred it up again because this is a war that is old as time. The problem is you got some people who playing cosplay. And I asked, could I go there? And I got somebody said, go right ahead. You can't Kyrie Irving me. Okay? Just go ahead and say that. I read my Bible. I went to a private school in my very, very young formative years. A Black Christian school at that. I was raised in church. I remember certain things. And you know what's funny? That over the last few years, we've been hearing we're living out revelations. We're living out revelations, revelations, revelations. This is the mark of the beast. This is revelation. One world government. This is revelation. The horns are going to be sounded, revelations. Well, now we have these fake Jews claiming to be God's chosen people, claiming to be the ones, which if we pay attention to Revelations said that there will be some imposter Jews that truly worshiped in the synagogue of Satan. Just saying. And now you got these people who will start more. See, what you don't know that isn't really talked about is these people who have, and I got my own black ass problems over here in America to worry about. You understand? So much so, well, I don't give a damn to get caught up in neither one of their shit. So let me just go ahead and put that disclaimer out there right now. All right. But you have these people, these land grabbing Zionists, because if you look into when Israel was formed in 1948 and the the situations that happened between 1875 and 1948, you found out about this Zionist movement, these people who've been on this land grab situation, you'll find out what they have going on and what they're attempting and trying to do. It's kind of almost like what the king did when he came to this land and took it and reclaimed it and named it in his own purpose. Before some people said, screw you, we don't want you ruling over us. The problem is the natives didn't get with the people who came and settled. If you know about the Bible and you know about people who being taken from their land and taken across the world for 400 years, I mean, we always talk about it. So I got a question, black people. How can we be the chosen people? How can we be the ones who were taken away from their land 400 years, XYZ, and then turn around and say that those are God's chosen people? Help me understand that. The math ain't mathing. So you got these fake, false claiming diaspora people who are over there starting war, hurt and harming. I mean, let's look at the bombs that are being dropped and where these bombs are being dropped at. We're talking about apartment buildings, neighborhoods, homes being raided. You got them saying that the Hamas people are raiding Israelis and killing their babies. We got Israelis raiding neighborhoods and killing the Palestinian babies. Like, they're both killing off each other's moms, children, grandparents. And then you got these people, you got these fake ass pundits. It's so amazing that the same people who were saying, no, we don't want to fund war in Ukraine, we ain't got no money for war in Ukraine, are the people who are now saying we need to fund war for Israel, or they're our number one ally. We got to stand by our ally. No, fuck you and you and you and you and you. We got our own red, white, and blue ass problems to handle in this country right here. We got a porous border. And this is another thing. This is why I took today so serious. We have a porous border. Okay. We have a border that has been allowing some of everyone through for the past 3 years. Just allowing people through, allowing people through, allowing people through. Yeah, come on in. Come on. That was the price is right. Come on down. They're not just coming from Mexico. They're not just coming from Guatemala. They're coming from all over the world. Don't believe me? Let's look, shall we? Let's see what we got over here. Oh, illegal immigrants from the Middle East arrested at U.S. border over the past 10 days. Hmm. That's the first thing that pop up. Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. You see, I like to do this. I like to share this with you guys because I want you to be able to do the same thing. I want you to be able to put this in your search engine and validate it. I want you to see that, hey, I ain't photoshopping it. You can go and get it yourself. And then you can share my video with a friend or two, or you can go and you can spread the information yourself, because this is what's happening. This is what's happening. Migrants from far-flung countries leading U.S. border surge. The number of migrants coming to the U.S. from Mexico and Northern Triangle countries has shifted to people making the journey from as far away as Cuba, Colombia, Venezuela. Let's see. We got some Central America. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what happens when we put. See that first. Y'all see that? Now this is from Fox News, but Microsoft News is the ones who shared it. So you already know if Microsoft News shared it. Yeah, they had no choice but to share it because it was real in the field. Thousands of special interest aliens from the Middle East countries stopped at the southern border since 2021. Now, I got a question. Who was in office in 2021? And what has been this person's stance or policy when it comes to the border? Thousands of special interest aliens. So if this person's policy has been catch and release, what is this? This is why I have been worried on today. And truly through this weekend. Because we have thousands of people from this country or from this region that are coming into our country, into our home. And that's an issue. So please, y'all, pay attention. Get out of Will and Jada ass and pick up some of this right here. You have to pick up some of this right here. Because this can affect you. You talk about John and the Wranglers looking for the dude in the red truck, thinking that he gonna get you, and he ain't thinking about your black ass. Meanwhile, they think about you right here. I'm telling you, y'all, we have to pay attention. Because if we don't, we gonna get got. And I know we don't want to get got. I know we don't want to get got. So pay attention. Write your congressman. Write your senator. Call up Warlock. Tell his ass don't do war. Call Buddy Carter. Tell his ass to stay out the war. Who else we got down? And that is our representative over here, Buddy Carter. Call him. Tell him to stay out the war. Y'all love Rashida Tlaib and all them. Call them to keep the money over here. Don't go to no damn war. And let's just handle business in America because we got enough things to take care of right here at home. Okay, moving right along, guys. What else we got over here in this Barney bag? Oh, yeah. We're gonna do that one. And 2. Breakfast at the Ritz Carlton. Y'all remember when Plies made that song? That was my jug right there. Nah, I don't fuck with Plies. I think Plies is a dumb pussy motherfucker. He a dumbass. I slap the shit out of him. He ain't got no brains. He's just stupid. And I don't like stupid people. Put that palm of freaking sanctified, holyfied on his head. All right. Y'all check this out. So we have a pote. Oh my Lord. I didn't even see this. Oh my God. Oh my God. They doing too much. Y'all, Oh gosh. Did not see that story that's there. You guys see that story, right? This one right here. Did not see it, but I'm pissed off and we got to fight. Damn. All right, y'all, we got to fight. So, y'all know there's an aquifer where we get our drinking water up under the Savannah River, right? There's a basin down there. There's where we get our water. And it's not that thick of earth, if you would. It's not that thick of a separation between the river and the aquifer down there. Well, they dredged the river, and when they were dredging the river, they were scared that they didn't want to go too deep because they would contaminate our drinking water. Well, the Georgia Forest is now seeking a study on deepening the Savannah River again. We're already in the process of dredging. It's being deepened now so that we can get bigger ships. We don't need bigger ships. We don't need bigger ships. Just increase the flow of ships that come in now. We don't need nothing bigger. Just increase the amount that we have, the size that we have now. Just have more come through. That's all. That'll be plenty of work for people. Then we can get another union. I don't like unions. I'm gonna be real, y'all. Unions is some bullshit. Unions some bullshit. Local 1414, there's some good brothers over there, but local 1414 and some good sisters, but that's some bullshit. I grew up watching the bullshit that is local 1414. Don't believe me? That is bullshit. Why is the black union with all the black dock workers and all that going on, with all that money flowing over there, sitting right smack down in the middle of dilapidated hood, and ain't none of them niggas came together and put no money to buy that shit up and to fix it up? Why some white boys from where they from? Wisconsin, Minnesota, somewhere where it's cold as fuck during the winter, why they had to come over there and buy Clearview along with a black brother who is a part of the Small Hat Money crew? Why did they have to buy up Clearview? Why couldn't Longshoemen buy up Clearview? They got the money. It's enough for them to put together that they got enough money. They have enough money in that Longshoreman Hall to really have regentrified West Savannah for the better good of the black community. New businesses could be up, new houses, all of this could be done, and they have the money and they haven't done it. You know why they haven't done it? Because they're too busy spending money on cars and clothes and hoes, and they got 4 and 5 families. Oh, I know about local 1414, and I'm talking shit because it's a problem. Y'all niggas are scum of Georgia, and more specifically, you're scum of Savannah. I just want it to be known. I also need to put my phone on silent because it keeps going off. They move out the pool in the outskirts. They could care less. You're absolutely right, bro. They could care less. But they love running up in these females who living in the projects, though. They love running up in them. Running up in their houses and running up in their bed and running up in them. And then they leave a couple of $100 on the table. And them broads feel special. Y'all, listen, women, I want y'all to know that y'all all are to blame for a lot of things that go on in the black community. A lot of the ain't shitness that goes on in the black community, you bras are to blame. Because you allow it. You accept it. You want the killing to stop? Do you know? All right. What do you mean, pro? How are the women the problem? Who knows what the suffrage, women's suffrage was? Who knows what women's suffrage was? How did women get the right to vote? Somebody in the comments, humor me. What did women do to make their white husbands give them the right to vote? Anybody in the comments know? Yeah. It's a slight delay, so I'll give it a second. But I want to know, does anybody know? What did they do to gain the right to vote? They cut off the draws. They wasn't getting no cool cat. Women was not putting out until they got what they desired. Black women, if you stop giving up the cat, a lot of things could change. Y'all could get dudes out the streets if you stop giving up the cat. Y'all could stop people from killing one another if you just stopped giving up the cat. That's preposterous. Why would I not give up no booty? I need my cat scratched. Well, shawty, you ain't gonna get no change. Drastic times calls for drastic measures. And that right there can drastically change the shape of the community. If you just keep your little snappy nappy dugout in your pants. Leave your cooter pop to yourself. And tell them it ain't no put out. Oh, they mad. Look at that. They gone. Them numbers is dying. Look at that. They don't want me to tell them don't give up the booty. Oh, this nigga tripping. This nigga say don't give up the booty. I got to go. He say no booty. Drastic time calls for drastic measures. You start putting a higher price or a higher worth on yourself, on your body, engaging in these situations, you could get better. But you won't. So you don't. And we get what we get. And it is what it is. But don't be talking about generational wealth. Don't be talking about how you ain't got nothing. Because it could happen. It could happen. So let's get deeper into the Georgia ports. I am really upset about them wanting to deepen the river, though. I am highly upset about that. All right, y'all. Once again, Microsoft News. BNN breaking. Georgia Ports Authority unveils $1.9 billion expansion plan for the Port of Savannah, including the bridge raise and deeper water. They want to raise the Talmadge Bridge, which we have heard this already a few times before, and they want to deepen the river. The chief executive of the Georgia Ports Authority, Griff Lynch, has announced an ambitious expansion plan for the Port of Savannah. In his annual State of the Port speech, which was held on yesterday, Lynch revealed the larger cargo ships will soon necessitate deeper water and a taller bridge to access the port. The port is set to invest a staggering $1.9 billion to expand its cargo handling capacity. However, Lynch emphasized that taxpayer-funded infrastructure upgrades will be required to support this growth. No. Use what we got. We just got it. Use what we got. I heard you say you want to expand over to Hutchinson Island, which I'm sure is somewhere in this article. Cool. Do that. Oh, no. They don't say nothing about Hutchinson Island in here. Nothing about Hudson Island is over in here. I'll see if I can find it. You want to expand? You want to build on Hudson Island? That's perfectly fine. No more deepening the river. No, we're going to fight that. And I listen. I love all the things that Georgia Port does, as far as the big ships coming in and all the cargo. Listen, I love all these precious things that I'm able to get that come in on those cargo ships. I appreciate it, but we've had enough. Let us enjoy what we have going on right here, right now. Okay, let's do that. There's no more deepening of the river. That doesn't happen anymore. We're going to stop, and we will fight you. We will fight you. And I know Georgia Ports is mob affiliated. That's cool. I said what I said. I said what I said. These motherfuckers want to deepen the port again. Got to be more careful. Mm, mm, mm. And you know who clapping this up? Y'all buddy. The Quoin mayor, Van Johnson. Oh, he happy. He yucking it up. He wanted. That means more money in his pockets. That's more donors for him. We'll talk about that mealy mouth motherfucker in a little while. But first, y'all heard about this? We getting another hotel. Yep, we are getting another hotel. Ritz-Carlton is coming to Savannah. So, y'all know the building on the corner of what is that? Bull and Bryan Street? Yeah, Bull and Bryan. Right there on Johnson Square. Yep, right there. Used to be an office building. Yep, right there. Ritz-Carlton. Right in the shadows of City Hall. Y'all crying about affordable housing? I'm going to be real. There's plenty of affordable housing in the city. The question is, can you afford it? And just because you can't afford it doesn't mean that someone else can't afford it. You understand? That's why I see y'all let them trick y'all with words like affordable. Y'all were too busy worried about equity, but you wasn't worried about equity in home ownership. You wasn't worried about equity in property. That's what you should have been focused on. And now the hotels is rolling in. The luxury apartments is rolling in. Because again, these houses are affordable. They're just not affordable to you. You need to be getting involved in these industries in Savannah. If you're going to be here, if you're going to live here, you need to be involved in the economic drivers of the city. You need to be involved in tourism, whatever that looks like to you. You need to be involved in hospitality, whatever that looks like to you. And you can go and you can look these up. You can go look these up. Again, I tell everybody at the beginning of the show, get your pen, get your pad, get your electronic devices, your laptops, your cell phones, your tablets, whatever. Take notes. Because I'm going to drop these gems on you. Get involved. Find out what the economic drivers are. You already know that the ports, tourism, film, hospitality, those are our four biggest, and then you got construction behind them. Those are our big economic drivers. Find out what's needed. You know, cosmetologists, is needed over in the film industry, right? Nurses, nannies, childcare, film industry, caterers, drivers, set workers, film industry. Savannah Tech has a whole film academy. Go jump in the film academy. Savannah Tech is the school. If you want to thrive in the economies, excuse me, you want to thrive in the economy that is the city of Savannah, you need to look into Savannah Tech. Stop taking these stupid degrees out of these 4, 5, 6 year now colleges. Women gender study, the physics of paint drawing, and all these other dumb uh programs that they go in just to scheme you out of your money. Go to technical school and get you something that's going to last. Now, I will say that technical schools have got hip to you dummies, and they've added some useless degrees too. But there's more degrees in there that you could definitely use. Get over there. Grab those degrees, CPO. Grab those certifications. Grab those diplomas in those particular fields and run the checkup. There's too much money to be made here in this city. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen, somebody? There's too much opportunity in this city for people who are from here to not be able to grasp and get it. Now, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be all right. I own property. I have a couple of businesses, a couple of companies. 2 companies that are going to survive the test of time. Shit's always going to be torn down, and people are going to always contract workers. So that's one company that's fine. And then entertainment's going to be here. I was internet radio before people made it popular to be internet radio. I've been streaming since 2011. Been streaming. Now everybody else wants to stream. Now everybody else wants to do an app. Now everybody else wants to do internet radio. Pro been there. I'm going to be all right. Are you? Will you be able to make it? Are you prepared? I hope so. Some of y'all been around since my last Facebook page. Been trying to get y'all on point. Been trying to get you there. What we gonna do, y'all? Barbecue and mildew. So we got the Ritz-Carlton. It's coming to the city. New upscale hotel. There's going to also be some residences right next to it. Renderings show how to East Bryan Street. Let's see what these renderings look like. Ooh. Oh my. These motherfuckers gonna get rid of the palm trees too? Y'all ain't gonna get rid of the palm trees. Y'all can't do that. Okay, y'all. Let's get it. I want y'all to see what I'm seeing. Hold on. Y'all got to see what I'm seeing right now. Look at that, y'all. They're going to chop them trees. They're going to get rid of the palmy palms. Savannah love their palm trees, though. I don't think they're going to let them get rid of them palm trees. Y'all know what happened when you hit a palm tree on Victory Drive, right? Look at that, y'all. Mm-mm-mm. Well, I might get me a residence at the Ritz-Carlton. Mm-hmm. Get me a condo up in the Ritz-Carlton. I think they said this one is going to be the residence. And this is going to be, no, maybe this will be the hotel and this will be the residence. I feel like this one is more likely to be the residence right here. That definitely looks like a hotel front, while this looks like a residence front. So, yeah. If y'all want to drink with me, I'll be over at the Ritz Carlton. Oh yeah, here we go. Never mind. I ain't gonna look at them plans. We ain't gonna get in the plans. I ain't gonna do that with y'all tonight. Y'all gonna come see me at the Ritz Carlton? Y'all gonna come party with your boy? I'll be over there. Getting down with the get down at the Ritz Carlton. Oh man. All right, guys. What else we got to hit on? Tonight might actually be a short night. Tonight might actually be a short night, which is cool with me because I really want to go get on the PlayStation. Found my Batman game, and I started playing the Avengers game all over again. Trying to finish up that. I didn't beat that. It's funny. I beat Spider-Man. I think I beat that in maybe like 5 hours. And then excuse me, y'all. I beat Spider-Man Morales. I think it said in 6 hours. I think I beat Morales in 6 hours. Either 4 hours or 6 hours. I don't know. But very short amount of gameplay, and I beat those games. I'm almost like I beat the campaign in 6 hours. I probably put in like another hour worth of play, and I'm like 78% through doing all the side missions and stuff. So I don't know. I'm a gamer. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna crank up the PS5 or the PS4 tonight. I don't know, but I am Sony life. You guys are on Sony. If you're a PlayStationer like me, look your boy up. Protocol right there and underscore. So protocol followed by an underscore all together. Look me up. Let's get it in. We played GTA. I played Avengers. I'm about to jump on this Batman Arkham. I got the PS4 and the PS5. I'm gonna jump on this Batman Arkham tonight because I feel like Arkham Knight is the shit. So I want to get back into that, and I might play a little bit of Avengers. I don't really know. Oh dang! I'm talking all this trash. I didn't charge my PS4 controller. It's all good. Might be a PS5 night. Okay, y'all. So the elections is coming up in the city of Savannah, Georgia. Make sure y'all hit that like button on this here video. Hit the share button. Also, if you don't subscribe or follow me on YouTube, man, do me a favor. Go over there and subscribe on YouTube. Make sure you toggle the bell, and you'll get notified whenever I go live. All right, so make sure you guys do that. Help your boy out. You know, the algorithm does not like me, especially over here on Facebook. Boy, they can't stand my black ass on Facebook. But that's all right. So share this video amongst your friends. Let them know. Boy, that boy Pro is out talking live again. He's out here talking his trash. Feel free to jump in the comments as well, y'all. I definitely interact with all my commenters. Definitely a good time. Love my viewers. I rock my viewers hard. I don't know where my boy at. I'm looking for my boy Mike. Mike ain't jumped in the chat all night. I don't know what's going on over on Rumble. Let's see if I can pull my Rumble folk up over here. Rumbling. Pull up Rumble right quick. I need to do this and this. Shouts out to the people over on Rumble. Shouts out to the people over on YouTube and my family over here on Facebook. Oh, Twitter is live too. What's up, Twitter? Can't forget about you guys. I'm sorry. X. I don't know what to call y'all. I don't know if to call you X. I don't know if to call you Twitter. X, the artist formerly known as Twitter. I just don't know. I'm really at a loss. Like, so don't blame me. Blame Elon the hack. All right. This is Elon the hack's fault. All right. Oh, this happened today. Hmm. There was a regular meeting today too. So she has been MIA. First of all, and I seen somebody who talked about her earlier. Somebody messaged me about this chick. What? Wait, what? Okay. I don't know. It just got okay. You guys are probably like, what is he wedding? What is he wedding? I'm about to show you what I'm wedding because that shit just caught me from far left field. So somebody approached me about this young lady today. And they said, who is she? And what the hell gives her the reason to think that she can run for mayor? Well, personally, I mean, if she's a Savannah citizen, she has the right to run for mayor all she wants to. I won't knock anybody who wants to run for mayor who's a citizen, a regular citizen. I don't know shit about her. So I mean, that's about as far as she goes with me. I don't know anything about her. But she's not gonna really take votes. People are like, oh, uh she's gonna take votes from Keisha. She ain't gonna take no votes from Keisha. She ain't even got that much star power. WTOC was able to sit down with Davis in our Plant Riverside studio to discuss why she wants to run for mayor. Damn, they got a whole Plant Riverside studio. I ain't know them niggas got a Plant Riverside studio. Y'all wanna hear this chick? Y'all wanna hear what she got to say? Couple of people out there in the chat. Y'all want to hear what Tyresha has to say? Or y'all want me just to read what caught me off guard? What y'all say? What does the chat? Do we give Miss Davis a listen? Or do we just read the highlights? While we wait. My boy has not been in the news lately. They've been talking about this war. Must be because he about to beat the case. They don't know how to talk to y'all about that. Nobody gonna say nothing? All right, cool. We just gonna read the headline, the highlight, because I don't know if I wanna, But you know what? I do want y'all to see her. So fuck it. Let's go.
I say that because it's like everybody's divided. We don't have any togetherness really.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for having me. Yeah, so we want to start out, why are you running for mayor of Savannah, Teresa?
I'm running for mayor of Savannah because it's time that our people get the concerns and needs met of their desire. And also our city council as of now, that's really corrupted. And I say that because it's like everybody's divided. We don't have any togetherness really. So we need a fresh start for Savannah. And I'm the enslaved here for Savannah, and that's why I'm here.
So with that being said, what is your plan to both work with and unite city council?
So my plan is to first and foremost, we really have to.
Okay, WTLC. What's wrong when y'all are not showing her face? This is an interview with her. If anything, the camera should have been center and then getting both of their faces if you're going to use one camera. All right. And if you're going to just use that one camera, then you should have had her where the reporter is sitting. And then the reporter should have been where she is sitting, because we don't want to focus on the fucking pog. We don't want to focus on the pog. The focus is the person who's being interviewed. WTOC. Why is the guy that did not graduate from college, who studied mass communication, telling you how to better operate your fucking interviews? But you know what? Who am I talking about? This same people who got an executive producer who says she doesn't even know the fucking process when it comes to editing film for a goddamn interview.
Go back to the basics. And when I say that, what I mean by that is really having more respect for one another and treating each other how you would want to be treated. And so we also need to focus more on our ABCs, which is our attitude, our behavior, and our character. And I plan to.
Hmm. Hmm. I have yet to meet Shawty. Don't. I'm sure she's a nice guy or a nice woman. I'm a nice guy. Shawty, have mercy. Y'all can tell I need a drink, right? Tell she's a nice woman, but she got this RFK Jr. thing going on with her voice. I'm sorry. It's just directly in my ear. I can't do it. But she did want to elaborate on something. This is what caught me when I was like, what the fuck? So she says, I wanted to elaborate on why it took so long to do the mandatory 2 days in jail per Iowa law. The judge had so much compassion for me because I lost my voice and could barely talk for over 1 year. I had to go to voice therapy to learn how to talk all over again. And this rare illness is known as voice dysphonia. I'm forever grateful for overcoming the experience and lessons life has brought to me and taught me. Fortunately, my past has allowed me to make a difference for my presence and my future. As of 2023, I have made history here in Savannah as being the first young 36-year-old African American cohesion woman to run for mayor with a sincere heart. You lost me right there. Why the fuck we always got to be the first and making history? You're fucking 36. You're not the first woman to run for mayor. You won't be the first black woman mayor. You may end up being it. Had you had an iceberg's chance in hell, you could have been the youngest mayor, I believe. But have already made history by being 36 and running for office. The fuck? Hey, unpopular gobbledygook. What's up, fam? What is really good in these streets? I don't know, y'all. She has not an iceberg's chance in hell, but we knew this. We knew this already. So it truly comes down to Van Johnson and Keisha Gibson Carter. My money's on Keisha Gibson Carter. My backing is with Keisha Gibson Carter. I've had the pleasure to work with Miss Keisha as far as solving issues here in the city as the alderman representing Post 1. Alderman at large, Post 1, rather. And they they make her out to be a bad woman, but she's actually an honest and great individual who stands up for the people. That's what she does. She's a great negotiator. She's compassionate and she listens. And she works out to where you get to meet in the middle, be comfortable in the conclusion, and actually can get work done. She listens to all the businesses. She listens to all the people. And she comes to a happy medium of where business meets people. I am elated to say that I support her in her mayoral candidacy, in her run for the alderwoman at large when she ran. And I think people need to pay attention. I know that the news and the media of local has said it made her out to be the evil black woman or the mad black woman. But I mean, why is she the mad black woman? What is done that actually makes her out to be mad? Is it the fact that she can't get anything on the agenda along with Alicia Miller Blakely and Bernetta Lanier? I mean, let's just think about it for a second. Why does it take 5 out of 9 in order to get anything on the agenda unless the mayor decides that, oh, I want this to be on the agenda? Why does it take 5 out of 9 people to get anything on the agenda when it takes 5 out of 9 people to vote it into ordinance or to vote it up? You shouldn't need the number that it takes to vote it into action to actually get it on the agenda. That doesn't make sense. That sounds like a rubber stamp. Excuse me. You should, if anything, personally, I don't think it should be any limits to how many people should vote it to put it on the agenda. If a person is in office as a representative, if they want something on the agenda, it should be allowed to be put on the agenda. At bare minimum, if you're going to say that it needs some type of requirement of a vote, fine then, 2 votes. And then you have the district that'll bring it forward, and an at large, and at large, and an at large, a mayor supporting the district, a mayor and at large. You see how that'll work? But that's too much like right. See, that's what I'm saying. I stepped back because it was too much going on. And I should have put my foot on their necks, but that's all right though, because there's something in the works. But I need y'all to get involved. I need y'all to get active. Get active. Anyway, we had our last debates, and elections start up next week. Next Monday. Next Monday is elections in the city. Early election. I hope that you guys get active. Hope you do the right thing. Make your decisions, make them right. Y'all want me to give you my rundown? I'll give you my rundown on who pro supports and thinks will do a bang up job in the city of Savannah. All right. Post 1. Rashida Edwards, post 1. Post 2. Alicia Miller Blakely, post 2. I can't get down with Pat Rossiter. I can't get down with him as post 2 simply because I already know that I know the 2 people that sat him down and urged him to run against Alicia Miller Blakely. I know that he wants to get in office, per his words, to help the mayor get his agenda through. So yeah, I'm not with that. No. He's going in to give in some buddy system. I'm not with that. So it's not going to happen. So post 2, Alicia Miller Blakely. And all the time we don't see eye to eye, but Auntie is coming around. Auntie is coming around and she's seen the truth. Her eyes open. And she's no longer raising hell. She's raising awareness. And I'll be the hell raiser for her. Okay. So that's the 2 at larges, Rashida Edwards and Alicia Miller Blakely. District 1, there's no opponent, so we have a re-election of Bernetta Lanier, who's been doing an outstanding bang-up job. Shouts out to Auntie. District 2 is interesting. District 2, we have Taylor from 2 Chefs, Geechee Kitchen, And then we have Tia Brightwell. Now, I like two chefs. I like Miss Taylor. I like Tia. But I'm going for Tia. District 2. I know Tia cares about the people. I know Tia is on the ground. She is in the place to be with the people. She is boots on the ground talking with the people in connection. And that is what we need in representatives. All right. So Tia Brightwell, District 2. For my people in District 2, I need y'all to go and I need y'all to push that button for Tia. District 3, hands down, without a question, Todd Rhodes. We got to get that bulldog Linda Bryan up out of there. She got to go. We like two bulldogs, Georgia Bulldogs, Beach High Bulldogs, and the other bulldog is some foolishness. And that bulldog face woman got to go. All right. District 3, Todd Rhodes. Todd Rhodes is an outstanding brother. He too cares about the children. And I think that we need that type of balance up there on City Hall, someone who deals with kids, someone who deals with these families like, a Coach Rhodes does, so that balance can be brought in. So when we do these things that has to deal with the neighborhood community centers, these rec facilities, these fields, we have someone who is familiar with them in that system, so that they can be taken into accountability up there on that dais. So 3, Todd Rhodes. 4, do whatever y'all want to do. I think Palumbo's a good guy. I think Palumbo goes wherever the power is. Typical Democrat. So there's that. District 5. Hell no, we ain't voting for Shabazz anymore. I got my own personal situations that I'm dealing with Shabazz. So, I am very biased, but that woman is my district alderwoman. And when my business was shitted on a city contract, when she could have stepped up and said something, she didn't do it. She didn't do it. She doesn't protect her district. She can give a damn about her district. So we're putting Robert Bryan in there. And Robert. Well, we're going to hold your feet to the fire. And you know how I get down, player. Go in there and do the work of the people. I'm going to break you up off that Democrat plantation. I'm going to get you up off that Democrat plantation. I think you already want to part ways with it anyway. I'm going to get your ass off that plantation. But Robert, do the right thing, like Spike say, all right? That's 5. District 6. You have DeCarlo. You have Mike McCann. And you have the incumbent. I'm going to say his name in a minute. Purdy. I told y'all last week he came on the show, man. I'm rolling with Mike McCann. DeCarlo is a great guy. I've had a couple conversations with him. I may get him on the show before Election Day. But I know Mike. Mike is another young man who knows the family, knows the kids, knows the youth. And they're our future. They are the future leaders. And I know that sounds so cliche, but it's the truth. And he pours and he invests his time with these kids, with these families, whether it's on the field with the rec leagues, whether it's in the church and his youth ministries. He pours in time. And I think that's what we need. In times like now, this is what we need. And I think we can have some true unity up on that dais if we elect those people. And of course, for mayor is Keisha Gibson Carter. Fuck Van Johnson. Fuck him. But as the numbers just left and we dwindled on down, as always in the area,
you can't handle the truth.
So you run. But it is what it is. I'm still here. Ain't going nowhere. Ain't going out of place, y'all. That's who we need if we want to take Savannah forward. That's who we need if we're going to take Savannah forward. Don't let it skip over your head. Don't let it pass you by. That needs to be your winning ticket. Now, like I said, early voting starts on Monday. My girl Deidre Murray checked in. Shouts out to Deidre. Deidre says she's going to vote early on Monday. I'm not a fan of early voting. I'm not a fan of early voting because I know that they cheat, and it gives them a way to figure out how much more votes they need to come up with to get their particular candidate in. I'd rather push them in a situation where they'd have to try and hold the vote off for days. Then we can put our foot on their neck. Speaking of, I need you to get active in November. I need you to be poll watchers. I need you to be poll workers. I need you to be vigilant in what's going on. I need you to educate your people. Direct them to me. I'll help them get educated on this voting process. Don't just be out here, voting and following people just because. Don't do that. Get educated. Ask questions, get answers, find out who's fighting for you when it comes to your taxes, find out who's fighting for you when it comes to your properties and your values and what you're getting. Find out who's fighting for you when it comes to these SPLOST projects that are coming along. Find out who's fighting for you for your neighborhoods and wants to make sure that your neighborhood is more intact and is not being sold out to these people who are coming in town from SCAD and all these other developers that are coming in this area. All right. Find out who's fighting for you. Follow the money. Find out who's getting money, big money put into their campaigns for them to do certain things. These people don't put these money in these campaigns just to say, oh, I like you. No, they put this big money in these campaigns because they're buying these people. They're buying their vote their way. Don't do it. Do your homework. Do your research. Study. Come ask me. I'll answer the questions for you. I'll show you where to go. But for God's sakes, don't put these people in there and watch them. Watch them. It's time out. Black folk, Black community, Black family. It's time out. Don't just follow the Democrats because they say that they're supposed to be with you. Let me show y'all something. Before we get out of here, I've got to show you this. I have got to show you. There's two things that you need to see, that you need to figure out, that you have been led astray, you have been run amok, and you have been political footballs or political pet monkey dogs for a particular party. I want you to see this. You need to see this. All right. Let's see. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, y'all. I got three things to show you. We're going to get up out of here. First thing I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you this in chronological order so you can get the mindset, the mentality. All right. 1957. Senator Lyndon Bain Johnson. These Negroes, they're getting pretty uppity these days. And that's a problem for us. Since they've got something now they've never had before, the political pull to back up their uppityness. Now we've got to do something about this. We've got to give them a little something, just enough to quiet them down. Not enough to make a difference. For if we don't move at all, then their allies will line up against us, and there'll be no way of stopping them. We'll lose the filibuster, and there'll be no way of putting a break on all sorts of wild legislation. It'll be Reconstruction all over again. And he said this to Richard Russell, a Democrat from Georgia. Now, this was at the signing of the Civil Rights Act of 1957. We're going to fast forward to 1964. And President Johnson is the one who signed the Civil Rights Act of 1964. So remember, we got to give them a little bit, not anything of real significance, but just enough to quiet them down. Just 7 years prior to that, that's what he said. And while signing this into law, the statement that he made was, I have those niggers voting Democrat for the next 200 years. Hold on, let me show you. I'll have those niggers voting Democrat for the next 200 years. There it is. When signing the welfare programs of the Great Society into law, Lyndon Johnson said, I'll have those niggers voting Democrat for the next 200 years, people. LBJ also said, I'll have those niggas voting Democrat for the next 200 years. I didn't even see LS say that. I wasn't even on my dashboard. I was on the shared screen as I was reading that. You probably missed the film, but I said I was going to go in chronological order. I went in 1957, and when he said that, hey, we got to give them a little bit. I went in 1964. I brought up where he signed it, and then I showed where he said it in 1964 while signing that same legislation. I made a post on Facebook for those who follow me on Facebook. You might have seen it. And if you don't follow me on Facebook, well, go get at your boy at Pro Reacher. Where is it? Here we go. Here we go, Pro. All right, let's go get it. Oh, yeah, fam. We on the same page. Oh, we on the same page because we on that real. See, people hate to hear this. People cannot, and I repeat,
You can't handle the truth.
They cannot handle the truth. People get mad when you start talking about the Democrat Party. Black folk especially. They don't like it. But it's the truth. This is what I said. And I shared this on my page just this morning. And I want y'all to understand this. I want you to understand. Democrats never switch sides. The parties never switched. They never switched. They just switched tactics. They told y'all there was a switch. There was no switch. You can't show me a switch. You can't show me a switch. It never happened. But even if I was to humor you and say that there even was a switch, even, oh, you trying to cook? Oh, fam, trying to see. I was about to get off early, but fam trying to cook. Fam want to cook. All right. Let me go ahead and get the chef hat out, man. We gonna cook. There you go. Links in the comments. God damn it. I wanted to play some PlayStation tonight. Thought I was gonna get off work early. But we about to cook. So we gonna cook. They never switched, y'all. They switched tactics. They never switched parties. But there's no way, as a black man, that I could ever line myself up with the Democrat Party. I can't. I can't line myself up with the Democrat Party. Not the party of slavery. Not the party of Ku Klux Klandom. Not the party that wanted to see my black ass hang from a tree or be drugged by a car or be tied limb by limb to 4 different horses and smacked on the ass as the horses run off. I could not allow myself to be aligned to a Democrat Party that stands for that. I can't. All right, fam, I'm here. You got me up now. You got me up now. I cannot align myself to a party that is that. So I look at a lot of you adults who cap for the Democrat Party. You real coons. You real Steven. See, you niggas like to call me Steven, but guess what? I ain't Steven, bitch. I'm the Django. See, Candy ain't let Steven have one of these. And I got a lot more than one. I got a lot more than one. I think Django was a damn good shot in that movie. Was he not? I'm just saying. No, I'm not the Steven. I'm just out here trying to get my people right. I'm just out here trying to do right by my folk and hoping that they get themselves together and do right by themselves. Don't be out here fighting for these plantation folk. Walk away. I'd rather you say you're not even going to vote than to say you're going to vote for a Democrat. I'd rather you say you're not going to get politically activated or politically organized than to say that you're organizing for a Democrat Party. I think that is traitorous. Say you're an organizer for a Democrat Party. When all these things are coming out about the Democrats, they don't care about you. All they care about is who they think are going to vote them into power to make themselves richer. Have y'all seen that meme of Bernie Sanders? Bernie Sanders was talking shit about millionaires and billionaires, millionaires and billionaires, millionaires and billionaires. And then he became a millionaire. And now all the shit talking is just about billionaires. That's Bernie. That's Bernie for you. Oh, here we go. It's cook time.
What's going on, protocol?
Chilling, God. What's good with you, fam?
Hey man, hey, I heard you fired the grill. I brought over some meat.
Hey
Let's
man,
throw
come
it
on,
on
man.
now,
Let's throw that chicken on that grill, man. You got chicken or you got some
man.
lamb chops, man. What's up?
Oh, you want to go lamb? Hey, we
Hey,
can do chops. We can do shoulders. You know,
ooh.
it's however you want to get it. We
Hey
got to
man.
put that rosemary on it.
Oh yeah, we got to. Got to sacrifice his ass on up, cuz.
Man, look, man. I done put that information about LBJ out several times, and it be them black Dems that show up and say, well, he never said that, and it's unbelievable. I
Yes, it is.
mean, you know what? Even if he didn't say it, I would be real careful with it just because of what was said. You
Mm,
understand what I'm saying? And
mhm.
they don't even do that. They just run right over the roadblock and nah, he ain't said and jump in front trying to Captain Save a bigot. I
Mhm.
guess. I mean, dude, it's crazy, man. It's
That's ex
crazy. And
that's exactly what it is, man, and I don't see how they can say, "Oh, well, he never said that." Well, okay, what about this direct quote from the 57 where he was like, "Hey, these niggas getting too uppity." Like,
yeah,
it goes hand in hand.
you know what? But those be the same ones who did defended Biden when he said that if you don't know if you're gonna vote for him or me, you ain't black. Well, and look, I got a cousin, bro. He an accountant, and numbers only add up one way, right?
Yep,
To get the right answer.
yep.
So you would think him being that he would be able to see through this crap, but he doesn't. And when I asked him about that quote, he said, "Well, you know what he meant." I said, no, I don't know what he meant, but what I do know is my blackness will never be determined by some white man, me voting for some white man, or some white man telling me who to vote for.
Man, listen, when he did that, I don't know if you remember when that happened. It was a whole bunch of black Trump supporters who was making videos, and they
Hmm.
were elegant conservative videos, Joe Biden, you can't determine my blackness and blah blah blah. Well, of course, my ratchet ass.
Oh, here we go.
My ratchet ass went on there. My video is actually, if you go on my Rumble page, it's like the first video I ever put on Rumble. Like, it's like number one, number two. It's like right there. Like, when I started that page, that video had to go up. And it was me cussing his honky ass out. Called him,
Oh, I might have to go there to Rumble.
tagged him on Twitter. Like, bro, I took it there. And it was funny because the Trump campaign. So like the Trump campaign really fuck with your boy hard. Like, shouts out to the team that fuck with me. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Hopefully I'll see y'all next week. Um, and they couldn't, they was making compilations and sharing everybody's video, but they couldn't share mine because
Oh no,
it was out there. It
it
was
was
out
right.
there.
It was right. You
So
put it on them.
I put it on him. I'm talking about, boy. It was pootie tang up in that thing, boy. It was tippy tie on his tippy tay because it was on. So they did a compilation video. Oh well, no, it was a commercial. I'm gonna see if I can find that commercial right quick. It was a commercial for Biden. It was for Trump, but it was Biden. He was like, if you don't know if you for me or Trump, then you ain't black. And my big ass face was the first motherfucking face after that's how I knew, like, oh, they is watching me hard because I was the only one who cursed him out. Matter of fact, I'm about to find all
Pull it up.
I'm about to
Pull it up.
all of them. First one
Hey,
I'm go ahead.
while you pulling it up, let's get into what he said here lately about LLJ Cool J. Oh, that
That boy.
boy, that boy. I mean, man, arms are bigger than my thighs, boy. And MC Light just destroyed her legacy the next day by
Mm,
defending him. I'm
mhm.
like, what? I mean, what is going on here?
Bro, these niggas
It's
is wild.
I mean, selling out left and right is incredible. And you know, sad to say, more times than not, it's the people in our community who got the paperwork, who got the
Mhm,
degrees, the Michael Eric Dysons and the Mark Lamont Shields
mhm,
that are selling their people down the river.
mhm.
But then to come at you and say that you supporting the racists, while they outright supporting the racists and either don't know it or they good with it. I don't know which one is worse.
Oh yeah, they're definitely good with it. They are definitely um they're
That's
definitely
because that's because they get to sop up the rest of the gravy with them butter biscuits they
butter
get.
biscuits, butter biscuit sopping asses. Ah,
Man, it's
that's
wild.
crazy.
It's
2020.
wild.
Man, it's too
And
wild in these streets.
yeah, and yet we got those same people leading local governments, like in Chicago. I'm sure you done heard Brandon Johnson talk, and man, he makes my ears bleed more than Obama, and I didn't even think that was possible. I ain't even do it. Hearing Brandon Johnson talk, it's like I can't say that. Let me be quiet. Let me just start talking about Andre Dickens, our mayor here in Atlanta. He just set aside 7 million for illegals, and I'm hoping Kemp will call Abbott and tell him, look, man, don't send them buses over here
Don't send them.
just because this idiot that runs Atlanta wants them. He
Well,
was on the city council when they voted to close homeless shelters. But yet, as mayor, you can find money to help some people who not even from here.
man, listen. They quietly they have been shipping people into these cities. And I say that in knowing that here in Savannah, I have a teacher friend who works in the ESOL, the English for second language, ESL, English for second language. And they have been shipping the kids from out of town. Oh shit, that's the empowerment plan. Oh shit, that's me. I'm sitting here looking through all these videos and stuff trying to find a video, and I done found another picture of me goddamn on a goddamn black bus.
Warpath.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Hey, hey, we gotta do it, man. We gotta
That's it.
do it because some are so scared they won't even say it.
Yeah.
They got the microphone. They got hella followers. They got whole radio stations and movements. But instead of actually standing for their people, they'll promote abortion.
They're
But
scared.
these be the same. Look, these be the same people who all broken up about what's happening to Israeli and Palestinian babies. But
Mhm.
but when it come to us, you got abortion for us, bruh.
It's so sickening, bro. It is beyond sickening what some of these people do for, as you say, the butter biscuits, all right? Um, Scared to lose their positions. Oh, that is so funny that Keisha is all up on the Black Voices of a Trump page and now she's sucking DeSantis. Let me not let me I love you, Keisha. You know you're my girl.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Hey man, listen, I'm a thing for loyalty, right? I'm all about loyalty, and then beyond loyalty, like it's just certain things that you just can't get down with. And damn, where this video at, man? It can't be this far down. It probably is though. Not only am I something serious about loyalty, but the way that DeSantis is doing things, like especially when you're a black person, you can't get down with him and that foolishness. You
Yeah, I
can't
mean,
DeSantis and the foolishness.
you my issue with DeSantis, and it speaks to what you're talking about, is loyalty.
Mhm,
His loyalty lies with the place where he went to sign anti-Semitic bill for where he did it.
mhm,
He did it in Israel, and he didn't do it for Floridians,
mm,
whether they black or not. but he did it to enforce it in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the things I can get with are him not allowing uh the black when they were not the don't say gay bill, even though it didn't say gay, not that the one where he struck it from the curriculum, the AP curriculum, because it included queer studies.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can get with that because
Right.
black and queer ain't the
Right.
same. So
Right.
it should not be in there. There is not a day coming where I can decide not to be black.
Yep.
This gay people walk away from that all the time.
All
And
the
they're not
time.
gay anymore. So they walk away from that. I can't walk away from my skin color.
Nope.
I don't
Unless you're
care
Michael
what
Jackson.
Sammy Sosa did.
Yeah, I
Oh,
see Michael Jackson, Sammy Sosa. They seem to have done it some kind of way. Don't know how they did it, but they did it.
hey, yeah, Michael Jackson is the biggest mystery, right?
Boy.
Because I don't think they had that technology then. But Sammy Sosa, man, I seen him on ESPN. I didn't even know who he was. I
Bro.
just heard somebody talking. So I'm like, well, who is this? Because they know a lot about baseball. And then I looked at the picture and I'm like, who is that? He looked like some fat Hispanic woman. And he kept talking, and I'm like, oh my God, that's Sammy Sosa.
Sammy damn Sosa.
He done peeled all the pigment off.
Yeah, he did. Yes, he did.
And probably got to go back every 6 months.
Probably because you know it's gonna come back.
Hey, that's what's real. The real
Right.
always gonna come to the surface.
Won't always come to the surface, man. So he just out there, steady going back, getting his skin treatments, all because he doesn't, love the skin that he's in. And I don't understand it, man. I have yet to understand how anybody could do anything of that nature. Okay, that is definitely too far down. All right, so I did find this one. This is the first one. This was my message to Joe Biden. And it was the actual first video that I ever put on to Rumble.
Oh,
Let me see. Unmute the site. StreamYard. What's up, y'all? Shouts out to everybody checking in. Make sure y'all hit that like button, share the video, subscribe to the pages. And first video to Joe Biden. And then while I do this, I'm gonna look. I know I got it in my phone, so I'll have to do something right quick. I can get it to share. I'll probably put it on my Facebook page. All right, my message to Biden. Let's get it. Oh, it's not playing. Oh, let me unmute the site. Oh, it's not muted. What the fuck? Oh, why is my volume all the way down on Rumble? That doesn't make sense.
This message is for Vice President Joe Biden, former Vice President, whatever the fuck you is. Hey, you little bitch. Look me in my eyes, you little bitch. I'm black as fuck. And I never apologize for being black. And you son of a bitch, you could never ever get my vote. Matter of fact, when you got my vote back then, motherfucker, my vote wasn't even for your bitch ass. My vote was for Barack, because my ass had drunk the fucking Kool-Aid being black. But motherfucker, I know who the fuck I am. And I never openly vote for your bitch ass, nigga. It's Trump 2020 till the end. Fuck you, nigga. Come see about me, nigga. Savannah, Georgia. Fuck, boy. Question my blackness if I got the question between whether I'm for Trump or for you. I ain't black. Motherfucker, I'm all the way black, you honky ass cracker.
oh,
Yeah, Bo. Yeah, Bo. Yeah. Yeah, boy.
Man, he ain't never been called a honky ass cracker. He ain't never been called that. I bet that.
Yeah,
golly.
Boy. That's fired.
Yeah, shots fired.
Shots was fired, bro. Shots was
and
fired.
And landed. And
yes.
landed.
Yes, it is. All right, you all.
Unfortunately, though, it didn't land in the minds of the people that look like you and me.
Yeah.
The ones that marched out there all automaton to go ahead and vote for this idiot who can barely complete a sentence. Man, it's embarrassing. It really is. You look at some of the decisions he has made, from leaving $85 billion worth of equipment to Afghanistan to making Richard Rachel Levine, the what is it, Lieutenant Admiral of the
Secretary, what was it Secretary of
yeah,
Health, Assistant Secretary of Health, Lieutenant
you
Admiral,
know,
Health, whatever.
did he make him a secretary? Because you kind of think of a woman when you think of secretary, even though
Right.
this dude is perpetrating.
It's a something, Terry.
and
Something,
and his topless transgender party at the White House with
bruh,
children there, with
bruh.
children there,
Titties everywhere, fake titties with kids
and
everywhere.
cut off scar titties.
Man, I don't
It's
I
embarrassing.
people. It's
I'm
bad.
glad. Look, I'm glad you woke up though, because you said you voted for Obama, but I'm glad you saw the light.
Oh
Because
yeah, man. Well, see, I went to 2 HBCUs, bro. I went to
mhm,
Albany State, then I went to Savannah State. All right.
there it
I was
is.
at
I was down there between 91 and 94.
Oh yeah. See, so you already know how being inside them walls, goddamn gonna change your life.
Oh
And
yeah,
I was there, man. I was DJing. I was immersed in the culture, bro. And we had the well, it was supposed to be my junior year, but that's another conversation for another day with them idiots and how they did with the brothers did with my credits. I'm so pissed off with them with that. But first year, Savannah State, and
mm.
Obama's running for president. It's a black man. This man was smooth as fuck. You feel me? This man was smooth as fuck. I
Oh
ain't
yeah,
never
he
seen
could talk.
that man could talk. So I
He
was
could
like,
talk.
oh yeah, okay. Boy, this is the first time, and I really felt like I would never doing a check with my strong. Oh, well, I'm good. I'm just doing my shit.
Man, I was on the road working when he hit the scene. When I heard that somebody black was running for president. So, after I got off the job, got to the room, jumped on the internet, let me see who this is. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I said when I found out?
What that?
Who the fuck is this?
Who is
Who
this?
is this? Who
I was
is this?
young.
What? Who? What? I wasn't young, and I'm like, well, who is this? Because I'm thinking it maybe not Jesse Jackson, but I'm thinking it's gonna be a familiar name or
Mm-hmm.
related to a familiar name. When I see
Mm-hmm.
this name, I'm like, well, who is that? Who is that? And then, you know, after hearing what he said about Sean Bill, that
Mm.
sometimes you got to take one for the team. I was done right there.
That was
I
it.
dropped. Yeah, it was over. It ain't no coming back from that because that let me know off the rip you're not down with what you look like.
Right. Well, as we get, as we do further studies and we found out that nigga, he wasn't never
Oh,
one of
no,
us.
absolutely not.
You know what I'm saying? Like me and you got cousins that live in the hood. I'm sure we got some project cousins, some females
Hmm.
with a couple of babies or whatnot that's living in the projects.
Absolutely.
You feel me? This nigga
Yeah.
don't have that.
Oh
All
no.
his black family members stay in Africa. So he ain't never
Yeah.
went and played in a
What?
yammer crawl while
What?
mama went to work, right?
He done brought up Yammer Crawl.
He ain't
Woo!
never he ain't never had to go out and play in the hood while moms was at work. He can never let now Michelle,
Oh, they
possibly
get mad about that too. Well,
and
look, I'm married. I've never called my wife a male name,
never,
let alone twice.
never. Never. I done fucked up and call a ex before. You feel me? What
Oh,
at
well,
the time was a
that's a
girlfriend,
different story.
and
Yeah.
called her an ex. I done did that a time or two in my life, but I ain't never called my old lady a man name. I ain't never
No,
did that. And he has, as you said, twice.
twice. Deuce.
There's something to be said about that. I also know
That
that
hey, when you do it twice, it's not a Freudian slip.
it's not a fraudulent slip. It's not a fraudulent
No,
slip when you do it twice.
no, it's not. You meant that.
Oh, you meant it.
You, you know what I'm saying?
You
I
meant
put everything on that.
it.
You know what I'm saying?
You meant that.
When you said it twice.
You meant the
And
hell out of that.
and the mysteriousness, that's not a word, so don't rip me. But the mysteriousness of Joan Rivers checking out of here 30 days after she said what she said. Yeah, that looks shady. What just happened with the swimmer slash cook is strange, strange. But if you talk like this, then you must be a anti-vax, MAGA supporting conspiracy theorist.
I'm anti-vax. I'm a MAGA supporter, and I'm a
I've been
conspiracy
called,
realist.
yeah,
We're not a
absolutely.
theorist. We're realists. I tell people conspiracy theories are fake. Oh, are they really? Because I know a whole lot of brothers that is sitting in jail on conspiracy charges right now.
What?
So,
What?
because if you
What?
got brothers sitting in jail on conspiracy
Man,
charges, then
yeah,
conspiracy must not be too fake. I'm just saying.
bro. Man, look, man, bro, I'm getting goosebumps. Straight up. I can't even call another way, man.
Man,
Cause that right there made my flesh crawl, bro. Cause to your point about that, conspiracy is coming up with a plan to
mhm,
do something.
mhm.
If you don't ever do it, how is that a crime?
How is it a
How
crime?
how can how can you charge? I don't remember the young brother's name, and it was some time back, but it was a GPB special, and you being in Savannah and I'm in Atlanta, maybe you caught it, but it was some time back, and it was a young kid somewhere between me and you, in the state. I don't think
Mhm.
it was Valdosta, but he was a running back. He wasn't dealing. The people he knew was dealing, but they put the conspiracy charge on him. They put the conspiracy charge on him and football and everything else gone because he did years. But
Yeah, I get
conspiracy,
that.
conspiracy.
Yeah.
Either you do something. It's the same way conspiracy and identity politics go hand in hand. Because
Mhm.
in this respect, because when it comes to identity politics, it's whatever I identify as, right? Where if I identify myself as a millionaire, does my bank account reflect that? Just because I
Woo.
said that?
Ooh, boy, listen, you sound like me, boy, because I be telling folks straight up, "Oh, are we going by identity? Oh, boy, all right, bet I identify as a trillionaire, and I need my bank account to reflect that expeditiously. If I got to
Oh,
accept these
real.
people for being fake ass women and wannabe ass men, and I got to call them by the pronouns in which they choose, well, damn it, call me a trillionaire, and I need the money in my bank account expeditiously." Don't play with it. Do it expeditiously. I learned from Joe Clark.
That right. Get the chains off the doors.
Get the chains off the doors and
No,
run me my check.
man, look, they when it comes to that money though, they ain't playing the game. They not gonna do that and put it in the bank and make it look like how you said it's supposed to be, because that would be too much like right. They rather send the money to Ukraine. They rather
Mm,
send the money to Israel, who
mm.
been uh, doing what they accusing other people of doing for how long? For how long?
Too long.
Before they got the paperwork that said that, well, yeah, that's ours now.
Mhm. Mhm. Been
I
hurting
mean,
people. Been
oh yeah,
hurting and
oh yeah.
doing travesties against people, man. That's why I was
But
saying earlier in the show, like people don't understand or they don't or they don't want to understand or know. But man, these people been over there committing genocide against
terrorizing.
Palestinians for a long time, bro. The
Yes, yes.
Ukrainians been terrorizing and doing things against the Russians for a long time, man.
Hmm,
And
hmm.
nobody wanted to talk about that. Nobody wants to address that. But now all of a sudden, we got to go to war for these people because y'all running money through these people.
Yep, yep. And back running money through them straight back to their pocket.
Mhm.
Instead of talking about it, it's much easier for them to just say that you AS. You know what the AS stand for?
Oh yeah.
Anti. Um,
Anti-Semitic.
yeah, yeah. AS. Those who know. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And man, that it, it almost leaves you for a loss of words because you see people falling for it, and it's like, hold on, now I mean, you're supposed to be smart. I mean, I think you are smart.
Oh,
How you missing it? Not you. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the people that we run into that look like us who don't have a clue.
they don't want to have a clue. That's what I've come to the consensus is that these people really don't want to have a clue. They really rather just, go along with what they're fed and that's it. And it's so much
Yeah.
deeper than that, man. It's all in a comfort level, right? I got people who I talk to here in Savannah who are
Hmm.
like, yeah, man, I don't understand how you're able to really take the hits that you take, the way that people come at you, the way that people talk about you, and the things that they do. I don't understand how you're able to do that. I couldn't do it. I couldn't let people come at me like that. Well, I mean, it is what it is. They ain't gonna fight me. They ain't gonna run up on me. All they can do is talk what they don't know. And then at the end of the day, I'm gonna come out looking amazing. And when I come out looking amazing, they'll be over here. Man, I understand. I couldn't do it in public, man. I couldn't
Oh
tell people
yeah,
to do
those
it.
those people who whisper it like, uh, this is what I really feel, but I don't want, they don't like people who support. And look, I'm independent. I call
Okay.
it down the middle. I
Mhm.
don't vote. I tell you straight up, I don't vote because all of them liars.
Right.
As much as I like Kemp, when he said that, when he was asked about that car fire on
Mhm.
16, and
Mhm.
he said,
Mhm.
"Well, we not." He cut the reporter off and said, "Well, we're not gonna get into conspiracy theories. No, man, we just want to know why the officer killed himself that was investigating, and
Come on
then
now.
let's talk about the car that
Let's
just
talk about
burst
the
into
hottest fire.
flames." Man, look, it looked like the car came straight from Maui. Wink,
Yeah.
wink.
Yeah. 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 Yes. Oh, listen, bro. You already know that shit happened right here. And you already know
Yeah,
I know. You already know. Listen, I was telling people, right? And when I mention it, people are like, hmm, you know what the young man's last name was?
if I'm not mistaken, deal. If I'm not
Deal.
mistaken, yeah,
Deal.
we know who his uncle is.
All right. All right. So, well, allegedly,
He was
supposedly,
smoking a
there's no
cigarette.
relation. Nah, there was no
Oh,
relation.
well, no,
Allegedly, there's
no,
no
hold
relation.
on. I thought that was his nephew or cousin. Or oh, okay. Oh, That's what the
Yeah,
official story is. Okay, I got you.
yeah,
I
yeah,
got you.
yeah.
Yeah, I
So I
got you.
was like, all right,
The
that's
oh,
fine.
hold on. Let me throw it the quote. Official story. You see that?
Official story.
Official
Yeah,
story. No, official.
yeah.
Oh
But
man.
so he was on his way to the rally with Kemp and Kelly Loeffler,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
I think Pence was here for that too. I gotta check on that. See if Pence was here.
Judas? Did you say
Yeah,
Judas?
yeah,
I didn't.
Judas. Yeah, yeah,
Say,
yeah,
speak
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
talking about
Judas.
Judas.
Got
Yeah, I'm talking about that guy.
it. Okay.
Yeah, mhm.
Yeah.
He I believe he was here. And this was during the time where they knew what
Hmm.
happened in Georgia with the elections.
Oh,
Like they knew
the
what
water
happened.
main break.
They
Yeah.
knew what was going on.
Protocol. I am so hoping that when this, because the Dems screwed up by getting this thing to court. You should have
Yes,
just
they
left it
did.
alone out here
Alone.
with people just talking about it, and
Yep.
you can call us crazy.
Yep.
But I am so hoping that Trump attorneys put Richard Barron on the
Mm-hmm.
stand,
Mm-hmm.
Pitts on the stand, and
Mm-hmm.
ask them what's up with the water main break that turned into a urinal leak that caused
Mm-hmm.
4 hours of voting. I mean, vote tallying to stop. And how
Mm.
did you know it was going to be exactly 4 hours? That ended up being 4 days.
Come on now. Come on now. Listen,
Yeah.
did you see the video of them. I know you saw the video from inside State Farm Arena where they
Oh
was
yes.
counting the same ballots
Well,
over
well,
and
don't,
over.
well, those weren't what they said. Those weren't ballot what they call them? Not duffel bags. What
Those weren't
man?
suitcases of ballots.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those
those
weren't
wasn't
suitcases. That's
suitcases, and I tell them like when they show that, like they'll show them pull them from under. Well, that's perfectly fine. Okay, cool. That's perfectly fine. Well, what about what she does next? And then she puts them in the machine, and she takes them out, and she puts them in again, and then they run through
yeah.
it, and then she takes them out, and she puts them in again, and they run through it, and they're like, okay, what is this? And they all every time their answers is
I don't know.
shit, I don't know. That
Or
don't look
look,
right.
or the part where if all that is fine, then why weren't the Republicans who were supposed to monitor it allowed to stay
Come on
or
now.
call back, and then y'all just start when they get back?
When they get back. Why did y'all do this in the secrecy of them not being there?
But the biggest fanny in Fulton County
Biggest
decided
family
to
of them all.
bring charges. She decided to bring charges on this lunacy. I
Mhm.
mean, I listened to the whole hour and 3 minutes of that telephone call with Raffensperger.
Assenberger? Did you say
Yeah,
Assenberger?
or Rattensberger, Rats,
Ratton, Ratton.
RAT.
Yeah.
Oh, he has plenty of nicknames, but I didn't. If a person wants to read into that conversation that Trump was trying to get them to do this or that, you can do that, but that's not evidence. That's called an assumption.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of that, there is no evidence. And from what I understand, Raffensperger has already said that. Well, yeah, he didn't tell me to find the votes that he needed in order to win.
Mm-hmm.
And since then, AJC has reported that actual number, the 11,000 number, is now decreased by 3,000 because they had to throw out 3,000 votes. So if this thing keeps changing, Fanny, big Fanny, how you manage to bring these charges at the same time you got 10 people dying in the jail that you supposed to be over
Come on
with
now.
Sheriff Labat?
Come on now. Oh,
I mean, I thought this was
she got them on her neck from the fact that she's going after Trump, but you got all these other charges, all these people who've been sitting in jail trying to go to court that she hasn't taken to court yet.
oh yeah,
So why these people sitting in court, but you running and you trying to get Trump in this? Oh yeah, it's all they on her neck, man.
Oh, hold on. I thought everybody get treated the same. Trump was in and out of here in 20 minutes. Uh, but some of those people that died never even got a bill.
Mm-hmm.
They never even got the bill to try and pay. They were just in there, like, hanging out, I guess. I mean, bruh. But hey, she that's Fanny. The same Fanny who, as soon as she came in was being backed by the Fraternal Order of Police, decided not to prosecute the cops who killed Rayshard Brooks, and flat out, hey, I don't have a problem admitting it. He was drunk off his ass. But at the time when he was shot, he was also running away. And they knew, especially the one he took it from, knew he had a taser. It's funny how the taser is a lethal weapon if you take it from them and use it, but if they use it on somebody, it's not a lethal weapon. And look, I'm not the Black Lives Matter guy in the organization. The phrase is one thing, but the organization is nothing any of us should be following.
Absolutely agree. 1,000% absolutely agree.
Because they, I think it was Patrice, she brought a house out in Conyers with an asterisk.
Oh, I found
why y'all? Oh, you did? Yeah. Why are you here, Patrice? Go back to Laurel Canyon or wherever you want to be, where Black people are 0.2% of the population. Go stay in them areas. Leave us alone.
Let us handle our business here. And I think that's what we got to do a better job of. We have to do a better job of handling our business ourselves. We have to get more responsible with doing what needs to be done. And listen, I excuse me, I completely understand your sentiment of not voting, because they're gonna lie and do what they're going to do. Me personally, I vote, but not only do I go and I vote on that first Tuesday after the first Monday, right? But I also go down to these city halls and put my feet on these motherfuckers' necks. You understand? I go down here and I get active for them to understand that I am not the one to play with. I will bring down holy hellfire and brimstone on your head in the most legit way that I can without ending up behind somebody's bars in order for us to get what we're supposed to have. Excuse me. Case in point, I'm the vice president of my neighborhood association,
Okay.
and just this past shit, that was Monday. This Monday just passed. We had our meeting, and our punk ass mayor showed up.
Uh-oh,
Now,
man. When he going
yeah,
back to New York?
man,
Go up there and go against Eric Adams and be the mayor of New
right,
York.
right. Get the fuck out of Savannah. We trying to send his ass packing come November 7th. So we gonna see how that works out. It's gonna be very interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if it come down to 2 days of voting itself.
Okay.
I'm just saying. So
Watch out for them water main breaks now.
bro, we on their neck. We camping outside. We camping outside, bro. Anytime they say something shutting down, nah, we camping outside. Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about that too, because I seen something in 2020. That's when they got rid of my first Facebook page because I had saw something and I had brought it to the attention and they didn't like that. But
If all else fails, run in there and pull the emergency fire alarm.
pull the firearm and tell them I'm looking for the entrance. I thought this was how to get in the door. I thought this opened the door. I didn't know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh man.
Oh
Oh
man.
man.
So van comes in. We're in there, and our street just got repaved, right?
Okay.
Well, there's this pothole that we've been really bringing up to their attention for the better part of 3 months. Right behind my house, as a matter of fact. Like, it's literally in front of the house that's right behind mine. So, and I've hit that pothole a couple of times, and I swear to God, I had to turn around and see if it was some goddamn coins from Sonic behind me, boy. It was one of them potholes. Like, did I leave some coins
Oh
behind me, boy? Oh, shoot.
wow.
So they came. We've been talking about it, and they repaved the street. But they
Okay.
repaved the whole. I'm talking about they repaved. That's got to be maybe a quarter-mile strip, and stopped 40 feet from the goddamn pothole that we had been complaining about for
Wow.
3 months. Y'all repaved the whole damn street and stopped 40 feet from the goddamn pothole that we had been complaining about. Now, they did put the metal sheet over the pothole, but bitch, we don't want no
That ain't
more.
better.
We
That ain't
won't.
better.
It's not better at all. You hit them goddamn metal sheets and see what your goddamn on tires and your shocks do. I'd be scared I'm gonna bust a tire one day hitting the goddamn on metal sheets that be in the road.
Man, I hit one on Cascade. It put a dent in my undercarriage in the back seat. Yeah. I mean, this was some years and years back, but I'm just talking about what them metal sheets can do. It
They
didn't go
huge.
through.
Yeah.
It didn't bust the gas tank, but that don't mean it won't.
Don't mean it won't. So we in there, we talking. Van hears it. He has his assistant in there. Well, I swear to God, the very next morning, that was our meeting started at 6. That had to be all at 6:45, 7 o'clock. 8 o'clock the next morning, Van Johnson had done made his phone call, and the people was out there repairing the pothole. 8 o'clock the next morning.
And y'all
Now,
been talking about it for 3 months.
3 months, but it's election
And
season, and
oh yeah,
he came in there, and it was hellfire and brimstone on their neck, bro. We was getting it in, and he was like, "Oh, I got to get this done," and they came. Now, mind you, they did cut it open. They took out the old, they filled it in some dirt. They put cement in it when I passed by this evening when I came in. Well, we had rain yesterday, and that was the funny thing about it. Like, y'all did this, and obviously you didn't look at the weather because it rained the last 2 days. So you can't lay and expect cement to cure when it's raining and shit outside. It just doesn't work that way.
I mean, look, this ain't Seattle.
Right.
This ain't Seattle. Whatever they paving over there with is different than what they use here. So
Yeah,
yeah, it ain't.
exactly. It ain't happening.
But
So
he jumped right on it. That it's election season.
jump right
It's
on it.
funny how look they. I mean, we're told to we need to hold them accountable. And look, man, I'm a contractor. I'm a tech, so I get directions on what I need to do when I go to work. It's nobody holding my hand. If I got
Right.
questions, then I'm gonna ask my questions and make sure I'm doing what I need to do. But outside of that, it ain't somebody holding my hand to make sure I do what I'm supposed to. These people downtown, whether it's Savannah, Atlanta, DC, the feds, they not beholden to the constituents. That's another reason why I don't vote. But
Right.
because I don't, people will tell me, "Oh, because you don't vote, you don't have an opinion. What you say don't matter." Why? Because I didn't choose somebody to speak for me. I can't
Right.
listen or comprehend what is going on and then come up with an analysis because I didn't choose.
No, you made the choice to withhold your consent and your power and your bargaining in your hand. And that's what people have to understand is that when you do vote, you're giving them your consent to
Yes,
make choices in
yes,
your name. Now, we always have the ability to go back and check them when they are not doing right by our consent. And I did that recently with Van Johnson and them in City Hall when it came down to the millage rate and
okay,
the raising of
okay.
the millage rate here in the city.
Hmm.
And I went down there, and it was so funny because I read the Georgia State Constitution that tells them that, hey, you guys are the servants of we the people. And at all times, you are amenable, which means you are malleable and must change to we the people when we tell you to. We telling y'all asses what to do with this millage rate, and this is the job. Oh, he didn't like that and went to ask the city attorney,
Oh yeah.
what was I saying and XYZ. Oh, I think he's talking to the due process. No, bitch, I'm talking about what your fucking job is as goddamn on city hall members. It is the way that this organization is set up for the city of
Mhm.
Savannah. It is we the people, and then it's the city council and mayor, and then it's the city manager, and then so forth and so on. But y'all answer to us. We don't answer to y'all. You guys are only here to serve at the pleasure of us. And when we do not want y'all, we can ship you out. That's what it is. Um, but people don't know. They don't know and they don't understand. But you know what? As a motherfucking Georgia Proud Boy, I'm gonna let it be known what the business is.
Absolutely. Oh,
um,
hey, look, we had to do the same thing in the casino up here. He tried to
oh yeah,
annex my neighborhood,
oh
and
yeah,
we had to get him straight. Yeah, I mean, we're in the city of South Fulton. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and tell you that city of South Fulton is better because the council that we got here is a bunch of damn fools.
oh
We
yeah,
got we got the local squad.
yeah. I
If you
seen that.
get what I
I
mean,
see.
yeah.
Listen, I seen y'all squad. I seen y'all squad. Y'all ain't
I
got
mean,
nothing but a bunch of look like a bunch of sorority frat brothers and frat sisters sitting up there in that goddamn.
bruh, arguing. What can't get anything done for the people except for when it comes to separating the people from their money to go into y'all pockets.
Mm.
You know,
Y'all,
they
y'all mayor just got locked up recently, didn't he?
Yeah. But
Hmm.
I wouldn't say he was the best choice because he LGBTQ compliant. Even though I will give him credit in this that he hasn't pushed that, but the squad that he has to deal with fights him tooth and nail. I mean, he couldn't even have an Easter egg hunt that they had every year when he was on the council.
That's right. I saw that.
They sent the police out there, and it's like, dude, what? And then to lock him up on, well, I think it was either first or second degree, and there wasn't even any violence involved in a burglary, and
Right.
y'all going there. That's because y'all have an agenda. Y'all want him
Mhm.
out, and y'all want Bill Edwards back in, and he just like Kasim. We were embroiled in an annexation case here where we had to go to downtown Atlanta and put our foot on their neck and let them know that, hey, it ain't going down here. We had to go so far as to get an attorney, go to court, got screwed by county court, superior court, Judge Gail S. Tucson. If you see her, give her the #1 salute for me. But she ruled against us, but we didn't quit there because we knew we had them over the barrel because another neighborhood right next to ours won and got out. But she was the chief judge. The assistant chief judge was presiding over that case and ruled correctly in the favor of the people. So we went to the superior court, and then we went to the appeals court where we ultimately won and put the city of Atlanta in their place. And where I live is not Atlanta because of that. So
That's
even if you vote or don't vote, you can still stand up and let your voice be heard and let them people downtown know who they work for.
absolutely, because you're a taxpayer at the end of the day, whether you vote
Absolutely.
or you don't vote, you're a taxpayer, you're a property owner. You could vote if you so choose to vote. However, you are still a stakeholder within that area, within that jurisdiction, and your voice means just as much as anybody else's. And that is just a key word. And once we start understanding our power, it's levels to this shit. I tell people straight up, if you not involved, if you don't know what's going on, if you aren't paying attention, don't vote. Because I don't want you voting for somebody just because you like them. They went to your school, your
They look
mama went
like
to
you.
school with them, they look like you. Don't vote because of that. Vote because you're actually paying attention to what the hell they got going on and what they stand for. And a lot of people just won't do that. So,
Oh
it
no.
is what it is, man.
They think it's a popularity contest.
Oh, it's all a popularity contest for them.
You
That's
know,
all it is.
Keisha Lance Bottoms held one term, and on her way out the door, she said, "Well, I could run again because 70% of Atlanta likes me." Prove it then. Stick around. But you didn't, did you? You
Nope,
didn't
sure
do that,
did.
did you? She
Sure
ran
did.
up there to DC and hiding behind Biden's coattails.
Mm-hmm. 'Cause that's all she doing right now. That's
She
all
probably
she
hoping Trump don't get back in there so them indictments don't start flying out. She actually met with the people when she met with the white people up in Buckhead at the church. It was I'm taking questions. She talking and all that. But then when she came to Cascade United Methodist, you know who she brought with her? The
Stacey.
SWAT team,
SWAT?
walking, standing in the aisles between the pews, armed up, long guns, and instead of taking questions had to be given, and then they would choose which ones they would answer. But that's black girl magic. Don't say nothing bad. You can't say nothing bad about black girl magic now.
Ooh, shit, boy.
Yeah, yeah,
Keisha
it's
Lance,
grimy.
the
Yeah,
biggest booty in the area, huh?
yeah. Next to Big Fanny,
Next to Big Fanny.
next to the biggest Fanny.
Next to
We
the
had a
biggest Fanny.
Fanny and a Bottoms in office at the same time. What kind of shitty situation is that?
Well, that's some shitty.
Only, oh man,
That's some
it's awful.
shitty. Yeah.
It's awful.
Oh man. All right. I'm gonna play this video before we get up out of here because I do want to get some PlayStation time in before I take my black ass to bed.
It's all good, man. I appreciate you letting me come up and flip that lamb and them chops and them shoulders and
Hey man,
all that
anytime.
there.
Anytime, bro.
So
Anytime.
for sure.
Anytime. All right, before you get out of here, man, here is the so we saw, for those who did see earlier, y'all saw my first video over on Rumble. Make sure y'all check me out on Rumble, man. The my handle is down on the Kiron running down bottom. Y'all see it down there. It says it somewhere where to find me on Rumble. But this was the Trump team's response. Since everybody else was getting their beautiful compilations and stuff, I couldn't get a compilation or whatever. But they had some stock video of me from when I was at the rally. So they realized who I was, and they gave me a nice little ode to cussing out Biden. Check it out. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell? Oh, God dang it. Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. I'm fucked up again. Boomer Tech, y'all. Blame it on the Boomer Tech. All right, let's go ahead and share this screen. Go over here. Which one is it? Is it this one? Yes, this one. All right, y'all. Boomer Tech on deck. Let's get it.
But if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump and you ain't black.
Hey, who that fat face motherfucker is right there? All right, let me take it back to the top. Let's get it.
If you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump and you ain't black. Take a look at my record, man.
When I marched in the civil rights movement, I marched with tens of thousands of others.
He had not actually marched during the civil rights movement and kept telling the story anyway.
I came out of the civil rights movement. I was one of those guys that sat in and marched and all that stuff.
His aides went back to say, look, he was in office marching for the idea.
That's not the word marching.
Twitter. I was not out marching.
If you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump and you ain't black.
They're going to put you all back in chains.
And you ain't black.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
You ain't black. You ain't black. You ain't black. You ain't black.
The most racist thing a person could tell me is that I'm supposed to choose something based on my race.
You ain't black.
Boy, that was the most savage commercial that I had ever seen in my life. Shouts out to the Trump team, man. They got to give them a horn. One time for the homie, man.
45. That's it
Hey,
right
boy.
now.
Hey, boy.
That is it right now. Man, I've been saying that to people. They like, who you talking about? Trump? Yeah, 45, 47.
45,
Hate
47. Nigga. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Oh man, that was, boy. Listen, the way that has come back to be the staple.
Yes.
The staple.
Hey man, you need to slide that to the campaign.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Let them use that 45, 47, and whoever you know over there, tell them they got to ask them questions when they get them clowns on the stand.
Yeah, they have to,
because that's gonna be on TV for everybody to see. But I got this funny feeling, since it's supposed to be on YouTube, Fulton County YouTube page just probably gonna collapse. Oh, it's too many people hitting it.
Oh yeah,
you know
that's going to happen. But they're going to allow cameras in the courtroom. So because they're going to allow cameras in the courtroom, there'll also be somebody else. I'm hoping Law and Crime get up in there. Excuse me, and not only Law and Crime. They brought back, no. We grew up watching them. You know who I'm talking about. They brought them back. Court TV.
Really?
Court TV is back. Yeah, Court TV. Court TV came back during Trump. So being that Court TV is back, you already know they're gonna put that shit on Court TV, bro. That shit gonna be on Court TV.
I want the same coverage that OJ got.
Straight up.
I want that same coverage.
Straight up, boy. Straight up.
I want games interrupted. I want the whole nine. They have whether they realize it or not, they have just created the greatest TV program ever. Because it's not based on real life, it's real life. And you about to see they about to confirm the suspicions of many, and hopefully open the eyes of those who have them closed.
I'm gonna be real. You know what I'm gonna say about the ones who got it closed? Me and you, bro, we got a situation.
I'm surrounded by idiots.
We got a situation.
Oh man, that sound. You know what? That sounded like Joan Rivers when she said, "We all know that's a transvestite." She
Oh,
wasn't cracking a smile. She wasn't snickering or kikiing or none of that.
nope. Straight
And
action.
neither was that guy you just played. Hit it for me one more time. We are.
That dang on.
I'm surrounded by idiots.
That's my boy, man. Shouts out to the OG, man. The Scar. Shouts out to Scar. All my 80s babies, 90s babies. Y'all know
Oh
what it
boy,
is, man. Uncle Scar.
for sure.
Surrounded by idiots, man. So that's what it is. All right, y'all. Fam, I appreciate you for coming in and cook. Like I say, man, come cook with your boy anytime, man. Anytime
That's
when you
what's
see
up.
me on Friday nights, man, we can cook, man. Check in, man. Let me know what's going on with Atlanta and Fulton County area. Did y'all have, speaking of, before you go, I gotta ask, did y'all have any type of rage go on up there? Was there a day of jihad in the Atlanta
Oh my
area?
goodness. Oh man, look, man. This is look. You must want to go a whole nother hour. No, did nothing happen. You know what? It was as much jihading happening as there was protesting for all those protest barriers they put up when they said that we're gonna be overrun with MAGAs.
Yeah, yeah.
Because of the indictments. Nobody showed up. Liars.
Liars, bro. Liars.
Look, that video you was just playing. I was just, you know who Geno Jennings is, right?
Mhm.
I was just waiting to hear, you's a liar.
You should have put that in there.
Oh,
They should have really put that
yeah.
in there. That would have
But yeah, no day of rage, none of that. Even though they ain't got no money for reparations, but they giving them emergency visas to get out of Israel. They giving them emergency visas while at the same time, you know, they got tons just coming over the border. And I mean, I ain't mad for Abbott for how he putting their feet to the fire by sending them people to Chicago and New York. Yeah, y'all need to feel the pain. You need to. Don't send them here though. Please do not send them to Atlanta. We got enough homeless people. They won't take care of your own homeless, but you
Bruh.
can bring whoever here.
Bruh. Man, we've been snapping, man. Don't get me started because we gonna go for a whole nother hour. Goddamn,
right.
for real. Because they really don't take care of their own homeless, man, and that's an issue to me.
Yes,
That is an issue to me that we can't even take care of our own homeless, man.
yeah.
God,
Charity starts at home. Charity starts at home.
and if you can't take care of home, how can we trust you to do anything else?
Absolutely.
How can we trust you to do anything else, man?
But them Israelis over there talking about you got 24 hours to clear out 1.1 million people. Where they going?
Where they going? Where the hell
What they driving? What they flying? Because you ain't getting out of here. I don't care if you got every plane and ship. You ain't moving up 1.1 million people that damn fast.
Nope.
Unless they rhymes with red. I just put it like that.
That's a whole lot of unaliving. That's a whole lot of unaliving, but you know, they've done it before.
Yes. Absolutely.
Blankets and gas, man.
But and like you said earlier, horses and ripping parts off and
right.
But we need a study.
And please, it's funny. When I'm with a lot of my Republican and conservative friends, oh man, it's bring up reparations, and they're like, "Why? You wasn't a slave." Listen, nigga, I ain't even got to go back to slavery. You want to go back? Let's take a trip back to the 80s right quick, to the crack epidemic. Let's talk about who put crack in the hood. I'm gonna tell you now, niggas just started buying planes, okay? Niggas just started buying planes. Niggas wasn't owning planes, okay? Who owned planes? I'm just saying. You already
Iran
know.
Contra.
Come out finna say, you already know Iran Contra, who was over that. Don't play with me. And that's just the 80s. That was state sponsored terrorism. You want to go back into the 70s? Do y'all really want to jump back in the 70s? Because we can jump back in the 70s and talk about what they was doing as far as heroin was concerned, that was going around in the goddamn old hood. And we can talk about the redlining and the dirty
removing black
practices.
men, removing black men from the home.
household. Right.
But you
We can
know,
talk
but you
about
know
all
what?
that.
Protocol, looking back now from 2023,
Mhm.
what they have done to us, they are now doing to everyone.
Everybody. They practice
But
on
when you
us.
try and tell them that, they get so hung up on what you just brought up about the reparation. I'm talking to some white people about it. They say, well, you know, how will we know how to pay? How will we break that down? First thing I hit them with is my last name, Stanley. You really think that's my actual last name?
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? We can start there. You know, if you really
just saying.
Do I look like a Stanley? Do I really running around Europe?
Let's
Okay.
start there. You know, but it's so hard for them to swallow, man. And it's just,
Oh yeah, because I don't want my tax dollars. I don't want my great grandchildren paying for that. Have you seen the deficit?
Right.
you think,
right.
You think about adding on to what should have already been paid. You want to be mad at somebody, mad at the people who should have been cut the check. Because now you got interest and a whole lot more people to deal with. That's another reason why the higher ups don't want to pay it, but yet they keep paying this 0.2% of the population of the world who over there crying about how they getting hit by some people who they've been with for how long?
Come on, man. For real. For real. And that's what has to be. That's I don't know. I don't understand it, man. Like, it's but we make headway. I'm just gonna say we make headway because I just hit them with the facts. You know, Republicans, y'all is the party of reparations, right? I just want y'all to know that y'all are
You
party
have
of
problem paying the Japanese.
that not only did it Special Field Order number 15 that was written right here in Savannah, Georgia. The 40 acres and a mule that everybody loves to talk about.
Yeah.
That was reparations. And then the Freedmen's Bureau came right behind it. It was reparations. And it was the Democrats who killed Abraham Lincoln, who you guys revere as the best president ever, and then took it away.
Yeah.
So don't fight what's yours. Embrace it and push it.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. They probably cringe when you say this.
Oh,
They're probably like, oh,
yes.
you're not supposed to tell us.
Yes, yes, but I love it. I'll be over there like Jack. Yes, yes.
Oh man, wow.
All right, bros, man. Appreciate you, man. Have yourself a good night, and we will talk soon, man. Salute God, man. Hold it down, and I'll catch you next week because I know you'll be up in here with me.
For shizzle.
Already, God. Have a good one, baby.
Hit the likes.
Hit the likes, y'all. Hit the likes. All right. Shouts out to bros for checking in. All right, guys. We're going to get ready to get up out of here, but you know, I always got to shut it down. It was a great night, man. I thought we was going to have a short night. It ended up being 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours of greatness, man. Appreciate y'all for coming. This was awesome. If you're just coming in now and see a couple of the numbers jumping up, listen, you don't caught the end of the show. You get to hear some good music. You get to hear me say thank you. But outside of that, baby, the show is over. That's right. It's done. It was a good night, man. Remember, I ran through who to vote for. Don't get caught slipping with your pants down. All right. Rashida Edwards, Savannah. Rashida Edwards. Alicia Blakely, Savannah. Alicia Blakely. Vanetta Lanier, she's already sitting in the bag. District 2, Tia Brightwell. District 3, Todd Rhodes. District 4, that's a toss-up. That's on y'all, District 4. That's on y'all. District 5, Robert Bryant. District 6, Mike McCann. And the mayor, Keisha Gibson Carter. Those my picks. And we off to the races. Y'all have yourself a damn good night. I will see y'all next week. Oh, before I get up out of here, next week is big, y'all. Next week is going down in a very major way for multiple reasons. First of all, it's unity in the community. And speaking of unity in the community, I got to hit on something when it comes to the city and unity in the community, y'all. I love my nonprofit, right? I love dealing with the organization. Shouts out to the butts. You know what I'm saying? They get on my best nerves sometimes, but they some real good people. And I love them. And I appreciate them for everything they do, right? They didn't have to start this nonprofit focused on Savannah, but they did. And they've been steadfast, working hard, grinding to make sure that this festival has been put on every year for the past 9 years. The city of Savannah goes in and they supports all these people. They support the park, jazz in the park, and they support the Philharmonics, and they support all these other organizations, all these other nonprofits. They support, they sponsor their events and everything. And not once in the 9 years that Unity in the Community has been putting on this festival on River Street, not one time has the city of Savannah stepped up and said, hey, we would like to sponsor this event. We're the only monthly 3-day festival, the only monthly 3-day festival out on River Street. We are ambassadors to the city of Savannah. People come to and they ask us, I can't tell you how many times that we're asked about where to eat, what to do, how often we're there, enjoy the music, enjoy the festival. You guys are a great representation of Savannah. I mean, the list goes on to the things that I hear that comes from patrons and tourists that come and see us down on River Street. We're like a welcoming party, legitimately a welcoming party for a lot of people that come in and enjoy the city. Not one time has the city of Savannah stepped up and said, yo, we want to partner. We want to sponsor. We want to help this be awesome because we love what you guys do. No, they haven't done that. Instead, they hit us over the head with prices. And now we have a situation to where the city of Savannah is hitting us over the head and they're making us pay for off-duty officers from the time the event starts on Friday to the time that the event is over on Sunday. And when I say pay for off-duty officers the whole entire time, I mean from 8 a.m. when the first person pulls up to start unpacking to 8 p.m. on Sunday, and every hour between 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., so forth and so on from Friday morning all the way till Sunday. And we're talking about $40 an hour. And they want us to have multiple police officers on the clock at the same time. I'm just saying. This is how they go to beat organizations over the head into submission. This is what they do. And we don't have the big sponsors that come in that wants to step in every month and say, hey, we want to do this on River Street. We doing this out of pocket. Got a few sponsors, and shouts out to our sponsors that do sponsor us. But this is unsustainable, and the city knows it's unsustainable because honestly, they don't want us on River Street. Now, I'm going to play the card. I don't care. We're the only Black organization that does a festival on River Street. They don't want us there because they got 2 shiny new toys that we're sandwiching between. They don't want us taken away from people going down to the Plant Riverside District. They don't want us taken away from people going down to the new Eastern Wharf. No, they don't want us doing that. So they're trying to drown us out. Y'all, help us not be drowned out by big business and by crony capitalism that takes place in City Hall. Help us, man. We can't do this without y'all. Whether it's writing a letter to representatives, whether it's voting in people into City Hall who will pay attention to what we're saying, right? whether it's making a donation to the 3L's Cash App, whichever the case may be, however you see it fit to help us get through this, because we do this for the city. I love this city. The Butts, they love this city. They love the people here. Help us live on. Help us live on. So Unity in the Community this weekend, not tomorrow, not today, tomorrow, Sunday, but the following weekend, the 20th, the 21st, and the 22nd, we'll be down on River Street on WARHAWKS Plaza. Y'all come out. Y'all come party with us. Come shake a leg or two. Your boy will be DJing on Friday and on Sunday. Now, I will not be there Saturday. Well, bro, where are you going to be on Saturday? I'm going to be at Savannah State on Saturday because it's homecoming. And you already know whenever there's homecoming, hoes come in. I'm just playing. Baby, I'm playing. All right. I'm playing. You had to be there. I'm just saying you had to be there to know how that correlated. Anyway, yeah, it's homecoming. Savannah State homecoming. They're taking on Tuskegee on October 21st, and I will be on the yard, man. Y'all come through. This is 3L's ENT, right? You see that logo right there, right? Right there, logo 3L's ENT. 15 years, y'all. I started my company 15 years ago on Savannah State University's campus. 15 years ago. So we're going to be celebrating 15 years of magic. All right. Next Friday, I'm going to show y'all the video from my first party ever that I did on Savannah State's campus. I'll show that video next Friday. So Saturday we'll be on campus and we'll be broadcasting live from the podcast. I'll be going all day long as I can. All right. We're gonna have free food, Low Country Boil, and we'll have some chicken on the grill. Y'all come through, man, and holler at your boy, man. Just look for these two flags right here. They will be flying in the wind. Y'all make sure y'all pull up on me and let's have us a damn good time. It's gonna be homecoming. Let's go ahead and let's cheer these boys on to another victory. All right. And then on Sunday, it's my 35th birthday. So I'll be on River Street. I'm going to go enjoy me a nice dinner somewhere on River Street. And I'm also going to go over to the gun show because the gun show's that weekend too. So I got to go get me something nice for my birthday. That's just what I'm going to do. And that's what it is. So y'all next weekend, that's where we are. You guys make sure you check in and let's turn up. So we'll be on River Street Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Saturday we'll be at Savannah State for tailgating all day long. I might end up on River Street Saturday night. Y'all just follow me on Twitter and on Facebook to stay in the loop. And then Sunday we on River Street. Turn the fuck up for my birthday. You feel me? All right, guys. I've got enough of running my mouth tonight. You guys have a good night. Let's go ahead and jam out. This song is from Pote Official. And excuse me, it's from Port Savant. And the name of the song is Pote Official. Let's get it.
Tell me what you want. Sacrifice for everything, you know what it's worth. Oh, business, I'm thinking for. Oh, business, I'm looking for. Oh, business, I'm looking for. Oh, business, I'm looking for. Official, that's one voice. City built, many folks. Here now, street talk. Culture them all, you know. Circulate them dollars more. Waterfront 1414. Can't stop, that's destiny. Historical, of course they know. So high, can't come down. So